You know all about the Halloween movies, right? With Michael Myers walking around killing people for the sheer joy of it. Well, Halloween may have just passed us by, but I wanted to take a look at one of the Halloween movies, and so I filmed this little clip on Halloween night just to get a little bit of an authentic feel.
Now you're probably wondering why I'm sitting in the dark. Well, today is Halloween, and it means I have to watch shitty films all night long. But I suppose it's better than answering the door to all the shithead little kids out there going, trick or treat, trick or treat. You little bastard, here's a treat. Watch this shitty film of mine, I don't fucking want it. So, with it being Halloween, I've decided to review one of the Halloween films. Now, I didn't want to do the entire series because that would be a suicide mission. But I'm going to review one of the really shit ones. So let's go take a look.
Now you may or may not recall at the end of the second film, Michael Myers was shot in the eyes by Jamie Lee Curtis and then blown up by Donald Pleasence. And you know that he returns because they made a shitload of sequels, so what's basically the plot in Halloween 3, I hear you ask? Michael Myers walking around killing people? No! It's some crazy old Irish businessman who makes Halloween masks for the little kiddies to wear, and when they watch a certain TV advert, they die. Wow, that is different. Now, if you talk to anyone about this movie, chances are that people will instantly say it's the worst movie of the series because there's no Michael Myers. Boo-hoo! Are the films that have him in really all that good? Other than the original Carpenter movie, I'd have to say no. Now, I can see what they were trying to accomplish with this crappy film, and if it had a different title other than Halloween 3, then it probably would have a better reputation. So, what's so shit about it? It starts with some guy running around a scrapyard with two serious-looking businessmen chasing after him. Why does he lay there on the ground whilst being choked to death? Ah, how clever! He's managed to release the block so the car can move at 1 mile an hour towards the evil businessman, and oh no! He's being crushed and he dies in such a dramatic William Shatner manner. Now that was probably a homage to William Shatner because they weren't using that Michael Myers mask which was based off his face. So anyway, enough of Shatner, back to the film. The old man runs to some local garage and grabs the guy who works there very intensely. Ooh, look at the advert on the TV. Now, if you watch this film, you will be singing this goddamn song for the rest of your life. I was doing it all the way through the film. It really pisses you off. Now here's the star, Tom Atkins. He plays a doctor, and when he's not being a doctor, he's being a drunken wannabe detective. Kind of reminds me of Columbo, even though Columbo's not drunk.
Excuse me, just one more thing. I wanted to ask you if you have a map, a handkerchief, and some coffee.
But he acts drunk.
What is your point? I'm not sure I have one.
So he reminds me of Columbo. Look at his kids' faces. Gee, thanks Dad, but these masks suck. You little fuckers. Then they dance around in their silver shamrock masks, and, well, there you go again, the unavoidable TV advert. So let's all sing along, shall we, and just bask in the glory of being completely fucking brain dead. And when your family and friends ask you what the hell is wrong with you, just show them Halloween 3, and before you know it, you'll all be singing the song, and you'll be having house parties in honour of the movie, where all you do is sing the goddamn annoying song.
8 more days to Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. 8 more days to Halloween, silver shamrock. 8 more days to Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. 8 more days to Halloween, silver shamrock.
So Tom goes back to being a doctor, and he sees the old man at the hospital.
I was always taught that when somebody needs help, you help them. I mean, unless there's going to be trouble. There's not going to be any trouble.
Christ, just stop it, okay? The old man gets killed when another businessman walks into his ward. What interesting and devilishly twisted way can he die? A finger in the eye, yeah. Then the businessman goes to his car, pours petrol all over himself, and blows up. Is anyone else starting to wonder what the hell is going on? So Tom teams up with this lady here, who is the daughter of the old man who died. He stumbles around drinking and talks to some hobo who tells Tom all about the crazy Irish businessman who spies on everybody. Oh dear, more evil businessmen. Surely this means the evil finger in the eye treatment. What the shit? He pulls the guy's head off. Wow, this is different. Oh, Jesus Christ, even the radio plays the commercial.
Never stops.
So here's where the film gets really strange. This woman finds a sticker on the back of a Halloween mask, then she starts poking at a computer chip on the back because all stickers of Halloween masks contain a computer chip. This is interesting, but BAM! What the hell was that? Then she suddenly looks like roadkill, and then a creepy crawly comes out of her mouth and goes into her hair, and now I'm starting to think that there's not even enough drugs in the entire world to enable you to conjure up such bullshit like this. I mean, how does poking a computer chip from a mask shoot a laser beam at you? So after having a tour of the factory, guided by the evil Irish businessman, although he doesn't reveal the final special process, Tom and his sidekick decide things aren't quite right and they decide to leave. Look at Tom drinking as usual. He doesn't give a shit. He pops out to make a phone call, and when he comes back his sidekick has disappeared and a massive door-to-door salesman appear, and they chase poor Tom for miles and miles. He finally loses them and enters the factory where the masks are produced, and he comes across an old woman who he asks for help. When she doesn't respond to him though, he uses all his might to shake the old woman's head off. Oh, it was a robot. Silly me. Look out, Tom, that's the evil businessman who pulls people's heads off at will. I'm going to pull your head off now. Maybe not. Here, just sit on this box. That was lame. And it was so lame that it gives Tom the chance to give the businessman a few punches to the stomach, and yellow goo starts to flow out of his mouth while Tom is pulling out a cable from the guy's stomach. Yeah, I guess the businessman is a robot. Who needs Michael Myers when you can have insane robot businessmen? So Tom is given another tour by the Irish madman, and this time he is given a behind the scenes look at the special process the masks go through. Now are you ready for this? Because it's so ludicrous, it's the only sane thing that you would expect from this film. A stone from Stonehenge. Yeah, they stole one of the giant 5-ton stones from Stonehenge and used its magic powers to make the Halloween masks kill the kids.
We had a time getting it here. You wouldn't believe how we did it.
Oh, that's great, arsehole. Save yourself explaining the bullshit story to us about how you transported a 5-ton rock from England to America without anybody noticing. But even if you did tell us, I don't think I would believe it.
It has a power in it.
So, to show Tom this amazing power, a family are put into a room and used as guinea pigs as the kid puts on the Halloween mask, the TV advert plays on the TV, and watch in amazement as the almighty power of Stonehenge works its magic into the silver shamrock mask and makes the kid die, and then a mass of insects and snakes crawl out of it. The mother faints and the father stands rooted to the spot while the snake bites him and kills him. Tom watches on in horror and looks like he's trying to channel some kind of power himself, but sadly nothing happens. Tom is then tied to a chair and is forced to watch the original Halloween movie, which is a nice touch, I thought, as it makes you realise how much of a joke Halloween 3 is. I mean, it is pure comedy gold though, I can't deny that. Tom naturally breaks out though, and once again prepare yourself for some really brilliant moments. Tom frees his sidekick, who he conveniently finds tied up. They sneak past all the robots and scientists by hiding behind a trolley of Halloween masks and moving past them slowly despite the fact that you can see their feet at the bottom. Tom presses a bunch of buttons on a control panel. I guess he's done this before if he knows which buttons to press. And the only decent TV advert worth watching in the world starts up again, and then Tom decides to throw a huge box of computer chips all over the goons on the ground. Well, it seems like a good plan because they're all dying and everything is starting to blow up. Good work, Tom. I'm glad you know what the hell is going on. But it's not over yet, folks, because the stone works its magic and forms a blue circle around the computer systems and then shoots a laser beam at the evil Irish businessman who looks like a white papier-mâché fucking mess. And then he vanishes and everything explodes and burns to the ground. And now we have Tom and his sidekick driving away to safety. Wow, what a great film. That ending was certainly... Whoa, bitch! What the hell are you doing to our hero, Tom? Obviously not content with playing second fiddle to Tom, eh? Well, Tom isn't taking any shit from a co-star, and after crashing his car, he smashes her head off. Ah, so she was a robot too. So why the hell was she helping him throughout the movie then? I don't understand it. Oh no, her severed arm is strangling Tom to death. Fight it, Tom, fight it! Yeah, you're simply the best in the business. Oh no! Her decapitated and armless body is killing Tom! Ah, just Tom's sheer presence was enough to defeat it though. So he runs away and goes to the same garage where the old man went to at the very beginning of the movie. Naturally, the guy is still working there and he's watching the same goddamn TV advert. Tom makes a desperate last-ditch effort to have the advert pulled off the air by phoning up the TV companies, and after having 2 of the channels turned off, they leave the advert playing on the 3rd channel and Tom can sadly take no more.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
This film is bad, but other than long-term effects such as singing the bloody song or having some giant pumpkin attack your head, what is the worst that could happen? Go on, give it a watch, and remember...
It's 4 days to Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. It's 4 days to Halloween.
Stop it!